Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my classic USFL franchise with the New Orleans Breakers. We're in week 3 now, and it's been an abysmal start to the season as we are 0-2, pretty much getting blown out in the first 2 games. As you can see, we're 0-2 at the bottom of our division. We need to start diagnosing what has gone wrong with this team and maybe make some moves. And then we'll preview our next opponent, the Houston Gamblers, who are also 0-2, but they've had 2 pretty close games their first couple games, and they've had a tougher schedule than we have. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Breakers and what we've done so far, and there are some telling signs on what has gone wrong so far. Obviously, points scored is not very good. We're 31st in the league in points scored over 2 games. It's only getting 11.5 points a game is not going to cut it. We've had a problem running the ball as we're 29th in rushing, only averaging 61 yards a game rushing. And we've turned the ball over. Goldberg has thrown 4 interceptions in the first 2 games. I think he only threw maybe 7 or 8 the entire season last year. So that's a big concern as well. Another concern is we've been having the injury problem. As you can see by looking at the injury report, we're without Oscar Wallace, who's, if not our best player on the team, one of the best players. He's going to be out 1 more week. Duke Howard, one of our top few corners, is also going to be out with a broken thumb. And then Sheldon Saunders, a key free agent signing we've had to kind of upgrade our wide receiver core, is also going to be out with a foot fracture. So we haven't had much luck on the injury front so far. It's also not good when your kicker is your highest rated player, who's also sporting a $7 million a year contract. So that might be something to look at as well. So before we start making moves, let's do a quick preview of the Houston Gamblers. So looking at the Gamblers, as I mentioned, they are 0-2. They've had a little trouble scoring points as well, only averaging 15.5. They haven't turned the ball over, and they've been having trouble rushing the ball, kind of like we have. The main difference, they've been a little bit better on defense, and they don't have the injuries we have, at least the injuries to key people. They do have a linebacker out for the year almost, but he's not a starter or anything. Their quarterback has been playing well so far. He hasn't thrown any interceptions. So that might be a challenge for us. We look at their schedule real quick. You can see that first 2 games. The first game was against Orlando, who was 3-0. A divisional game for them. And then they lost by 3 points to Frankfurt, who is also undefeated at 2-0. So their opponents so far are combined 5-0. So we definitely got to take that 0-2 record with a grain of salt so far. So let's go ahead and, before we go in game, let's go ahead and simulate our training for the week using Madden Trainer, and then we'll go in game and see if we can upgrade our roster somehow. All right, we're inside the Madden Trainer tool, and I did just execute practice for the week for all the teams. And not that good of a practice for us this week, as we have a lot of players who were lethargic during their workouts this week. We had a couple players lose acceleration. Cedric Winslow's injured, so he didn't get to do workouts, and so he lost some acceleration there. A couple players had decent practices, but as you can see, we have another lethargic here. Austin LeCount, linebacker, lost some stamina. Paul Hampton had elite practice. He gained 2 pass block power, a pass block finesse, and a run block power, so that's good to see. Rakeem Faulkner had elite practice, but once again didn't gain anything, which might be a hint that he has reached his potential. So we got to keep an eye on that. Derek Perriman once again was a lethargic in workouts this week, losing acceleration. If we click on his name, he was also lethargic last week's during last week of practices as well, and where he lost agility. So that's kind of a concern, as he hasn't had any good practices or workouts. So this is a warning sign that, especially he's going on 28 years old for a running back. He's running out of time to reach his potential. So that's definitely a warning sign there. Oscar Wallace, he's hurt. Obviously, he did not participate in workouts, so he lost some strength. That is not good either. Hopefully, when he gets healthy, well, he's in his ninth year, so he's 30 years old, so he's not going to be able to gain any more physical attributes, but he can still gain football skills up until 32 years old. So he's not going to be able to regain that strength, but hopefully he can improve some of his football skills when he gets healthy. So overall, not a good week of practice for us. Taking a look at the overall progress. And once again, the overalls on here are going to be a week behind, just because I have to rely on the game to calculate the overall ratings, and that's done, after we fast forward to the next week. So looking at the deltas from original, we have a couple of players who are +3. Stephen Monroe, our backup quarterback, continues to improve. He's gone from a 66 to a 69 since the beginning of training camp. And Derek Griffey, a left tackle, first year pro, he's gone from a 61 to a 64. Sheldon Saunders, who's hurt, good to see him improving by a couple of points on his overall. It's unfortunate we cannot see him on the field right now. Sidney Sears, a right guard rookie, he's gone from a 78 to an 80. So that's good. And various players have gone up by 1 point. And we do have a couple of players, including Paul Vernon, our backup halfback, has lost a point. So anyway, that's our practice for the week. Let's go and see how we can maybe improve the team by going in-game. All right, we're back in-game, and problem number one is the quarterback position. Jerry Goldberg, I feel like is regressing. His morale is down, so that's affecting his overall by 2. We have Justin Herbert. The reason why I signed him is because, for his experience and his reliability. I'm thinking we should probably start Justin Herbert at quarterback and let Goldberg sit a while. And, if he can begin to improve, we can always switch it back. But I think right now I feel better having Justin Herbert at quarterback. So with Oscar Wallace hurt at defensive tackle, I think we can really use the depth here. Jonathan Samuel is available here. He's a 76 overall. He's a scheme fit. I'm going to go ahead and sign him to the active roster. Now, looking at the wide receiver position, Gabe Pritchett has had 3 elite practices since the start of training camp and the first couple of weeks of the regular season. I definitely don't want to risk losing him, so I want to promote him to the active roster, since we need another wide out on the active roster anyway. So I'm going to sign him to the active roster. And we're going to have to cut 2 players or demote them to the practice squad. So let's go ahead and do that. Theo Haynes, I think we can move back to the practice squad here. And we got 1 more player we need to cut. All right, we got Emmett Manning. I think we should be able to move him to the practice squad if it allows us. And we cannot. We might have to release him. Let's see who's on our practice squad. All right, D'Angelo Cobbs, I think we can cut. Hasn't really done anything spectacular during practice or anything. All right, and then we'll go back and let's see if we can move Emmett Manning to the practice squad now. No, it must be because of his age then, or his experience. Yeah, I'm just gonna release Emmett Manning. All right, that should get us back down to 53. All right, we just want to accommodate for Jonathan Samuel, whom we just signed on the defensive line. All right, that gives us 4 defensive tackles on the roster. Active roster, that should be good. Let's make sure we're still good here at defensive end. Yeah, I believe we're good there. So looking at some negotiations, of course, 2 of these players are actually hurt. It seems like that always happens when we have players wanting to negotiate that contract. They're always hurt. Oscar Wallace is hurt. I want to see how he improves after he comes back from injury. He's 30 years old. Great player though, team captain. Jerry Goldberg, I think obviously want to wait and see how he progresses over the course of the season before I do anything with him. He's not asking for much, but I do want to make a good decision on what we want to do with him long term. Paul Vernon has not progressed at all this year. I'm afraid he's reached his potential. Not sure I'm going to re-sign him. Duke Howard also hurt. I'm going to take a wait-and-see attitude with him. Clifton Stanford has been progressing this season. And he's not wanting much here. So 74 overall, somebody who's on the upswing is only 24 years old. He doesn't have much interest in signing with us, but I think I'm okay giving him a neutral offer here. Okay, like that. Paul Hampton has been practicing at an elite level so far this season. He has progressed tremendously. He's definitely somebody I want to keep around. I'm going to give him a player-friendly offer here. All right, he signed. Quan George has progressed in 5 of the 8 weeks of practices we've had so far this season. He's at 72 overall. He doesn't have much interest, though. I'll make a player-friendly offer here. Let's see what he decides to do here. And he still didn't sign. All right, and I think, okay, well, Jonathan Samuel isn't quite ready to negotiate yet. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do for right now in terms of negotiations. Let's go ahead and play our game against the Houston Gamblers and see if we can get our first victory of the season. And the Houston Gamblers take the field. Next come the Breakers onto the field. Both teams 0-2. But hopefully he can provide a spark to the Breakers offense as they start first down and 10. Perriman alone back in the backfield. He takes the handoff. And he's not going to get anywhere as that's going to go for no gain. It's going to be second down and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as Herbert overthrew his receiver. It's going to be third down and 10 now for Herbert as he's in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. You can't find anybody. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it deep. And it's caught. Justin Herbert with a 54-yard pass throws it up for grabs, and it is caught. And maybe that's the spark the Breakers offense needed. Wow, he caught it behind the back of the corner. That is Quan George with a 54-yard reception. And it's first down for the Breakers at the 19-yard line of the Gamblers. And Perriman's tackled immediately after getting the football there. That's going to be a 1-yard loss. And there's somebody down for the Gamblers as they go to the sidelines. It's going to be second down and 11. And Herbert completes it for about 4 yards to Byers. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. Third down and 6 now. Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert drops back to throw, and the ball hits. It looked like it hit an offensive lineman. That was unfortunate. Not sure they would have gotten the first down anyway, but this is going to be a chip shot field goal for Moody. This will be a 32-yard field goal. And it's up and good. And so at least the Breakers able to get some points on the board on their first drive. It is 3-0 New Orleans. First down and 10 for Houston. As McDonald drops back to throw, he completes it. And Barnett makes the catch, and now he is hurt. Wow, that is 4 players who have gone down with injury for Houston. But it's going to be a first down at the 37-yard line. McDonald back to throw. And that is caught for about 7 yards. And no one for Houston got hurt on that play. I formation. And to give us the number 29, he has the room to the outside. That is Newkirk with his first carry, and that goes for 13 yards. So first down now at the 43-yard line of New Orleans. As McDonald does play action. He dumps it off to the running back in the backfield, and that's going to be about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 4. That was Newkirk with the catch. McDonald under center. And he fakes the handoff, and that was an inaccurate throw there. He was attempting to throw to the running back up the middle, I believe. Third down and 4. McDonald back to throw. He throws it in the flat, but a nice tackle there is made. Number 35 of the Breakers, that is Stanford, who made the tackle. And that's going to be 4th down and 3. And Houston's going to attempt a 53-yard field goal here. And it is no good. I believe he missed it wide right, but it is no good. And so the Breakers are going to get good field position. They'll start out at the 43-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And that is almost picked off by a linebacker, number 55, Bailey. That was a very dangerous throw there. 2nd down and 10. Herbert back to throw. And that is complete to Byers up the middle. That's going to move the chains. And they now have it at the 44-yard line of Houston. Herbert in the shotgun once again. He drops back to throw. Houston is blitzing. And Herbert chunks it down the field. And it is caught. Martavis Moore, another pass thrown up for grabs that the Breakers receiver is able to jump up and make the catch. This time it was Martavis Moore. And what a throw there by Herbert. He's able to let his receiver make a play on the ball. 1st down and goal now at the 9-yard line. Perryman gets the handoff, and he fights for about 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Herbert back to throw. He dumps it off in the flat, but that is not going to be any positive movement. Call it 2 yards. Gibson with the reception. 3rd down and goal for the Breakers. Herbert back to throw. He rolls out to his right. He's going to run in for a touchdown. Justin Herbert, the 15-year veteran, gets into the end zone. The Breakers get their first touchdown of the game. He ran pretty good for a 36-year-old. And Moody's on for the extra point. It is up and good. It is 13-0 Breakers. And so McDonald will come back onto the field. McDonald starts out in the shotgun. Breakers are showing blitz. They back out of it. McDonald can't find anybody. Now he throws it up the middle and it is dropped. The receiver looked like he had it for a second, but it's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 now for Houston. McDonald back to throw. And that is broken up. That is Melvin on the deflection. It's 3rd down and 10 now. Houston's only ran the ball once in this game so far. But they're going to have to throw it here. 3rd down and 10. McDonald back to throw. And wide open is a receiver. And that is number 87 with the catch. That is Callaway. McDonald in the shotgun once again. He drops back to throw. And that is caught. McDonald in the shotgun once again. He drops back to throw. And that's going to be complete for a first down at the 19-yard line. That is Chowders with the catch. First down at the 19-yard line for Houston. McDonald back to throw. He throws it into traffic, but somehow the receiver makes the catch. That is Chowders once again with his second catch. And it's going to be second down and 2. McDonald hands it off to number 29, and the Breakers are sitting there waiting for him as Westbrook makes the tackle. That's going to be a 1-yard loss. It's going to be third down and 3 for Houston. McDonald pitches it to number 25, and I don't think he got the first down. They're going to say he's inches short. Let's see if Houston goes for it here. And the Houston offense stays on the field. It's fourth down and inches. Quick throw to the outside, wide open is number 87, and he gets to near the goal line to the 1-yard line. That is Callaway. And that's going to be a first down for Houston. McDonald under center. He drops back to throw. He's getting pressure. He runs. He's able to get away from the pressure, and he throws it away. Good job by McDonald to get away from the pressure there. It's going to be second down and goal. McDonald pitches it to number 25 once again, and he breaks the tackle, but he cannot. He actually is going to lose 3 yards. That is Newkirk. And good defense there by the Breakers. It's going to be third down and goal now at the 4-yard line. McDonald now in the shotgun. He drops back to throw, and he throws it to number 84, touchdown. That is Quincy Davis. And the Breakers got burned there as they were bringing the blitz, and they could not get to the quarterback. And so Houston's on the board for the first time. Herbert back to throw. And the catch is made. That's going to be good for 9 yards. That is Faulkner with the catch. His first catch. Second down and 1 for New Orleans. Herbert back to throw. And has Byers with the catch to the 30-yard line. And that's going to move the chains for New Orleans once again. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Herbert back to throw again. And that's caught by Martavis Moore for about 5 yards. There is a Breaker who appears to be hurt. That is Tipman as he goes to the sidelines. Second down and 5. Herbert hands it off to Perryman. And he's going to get about 3 yards. That's going to make it third down and 2. They give us to Perryman up the middle, but he can't quite get the first down. And he's going to be a yard short. Let's see what New Orleans decides to do here. They haven't been running the ball that good. That's only the 7th carry in it for 8 yards so far. They're going to go for it. Fourth down and 1 at the 21-yard line of Houston. Vernon appears to check into the game. Quick throw up the middle, and that is caught. And that's a big first down. That is Dowling with the catch, a tight end. Herbert in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And Moore is able to make the catch for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. And to give us the pyramid up the middle, he finds a little bit of room. He's near the 1st down marker, but they're going to say he's a little bit short. It's going to be 3rd down in inches. Offset I for the Breakers. And that's going to be incomplete as Herbert tried to throw it towards the corner of the end zone. And it's going to be another 4th down opportunity here for the Breakers, and they got to stay on the field. 4th down in inches now. Herbert under center this time. He hands it to Perryman, who makes a move, and he's able to get the 1st down. Nice move there by Perryman at the line of scrimmage to get just enough. I formation now. 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line. Vernon now in the backfield. And he makes a couple guys miss, and he's near the goal line. They can say he's short. It looked like he might have gotten in, but I think the Breakers got a bad spot there. 2nd down and goal inside the 1-yard line. Perryman now in the backfield as Herbert drops back to throw. And he throws in the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Cliff Gibson, the fullback, makes a rare catch, and it goes for a touchdown. And the Breakers are able to extend their lead once again. And the extra point is good. Breakers go on a 14-play drive to answer the Houston drive. Houston comes out in I formation. Only 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the 1st half. McDonald play action. And he finds a receiver up the middle. That's going to go for 7 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 as we reach the 2-minute warning. McDonald back to throw, and that is complete up the middle as a Breaker is shaken up on the field. We've had a lot of injuries today. That is Melvin, it appears. Clock still running. 1st down and 10 for Houston, however. As McDonald drops back to throw, and that is complete up the middle for 8 yards. Clock still running. Houston's in a hurry-up offense, however. McDonald back to throw. And wide open is number 81. He's still running. He's near the 27-yard line. And that's going to be another Houston 1st down. McDonald in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And he has another receiver open at number 80, all the way down to the 7-yard line as Houston takes their 1st timeout. So Houston flawlessly moving down the field on the ensuing drive after the Breakers' touchdown drive. 1st down and goal now at the 7-yard line. McDonald back to throw. And he finds an open receiver for a touchdown. That is Tyler Callaway. And the Houston offense answers with a touchdown drive of their own with just seconds left in the 1st half. And that was not good defense by the Breakers. And it is good. It is 20-14. New Orleans. this is going to be returned to about the 22-yard line. Let's see what the Breakers decide to do here. If they decide to try and score, or if they're just going to run the half out. Herbert's back to throw. And that was Faulkner, I believe, with the catch. 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6. Herbert trying to set up the screen, but there was nobody around. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Herbert back to throw. And that is dangerously close to an interception. And the Breakers offense goes 3 and out. And they only take off about 15 seconds off the clock. And that return is not going to go anywhere. McDonald back to throw. He has an open receiver, number 8. He's still running. He's at a 10-5, and he's going to score a touchdown. Quincy Davis. And that's a 50-yard touchdown. And just like that, Houston's threatening to take the lead here pending the extra point. Houston comes out in the offset I. He gave us the number 29. And he even has some room to run. He's at the 40. He's to the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. And he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Joey Newkirk with an 80-yard touchdown run. And that is just abysmal by the Breakers defense. And Houston offense, after a slow start, has scored 4 touchdowns on the last 5 drives. And he gets it to about the 20-yard line. Offset I formation for the Breakers. And Perriman's only going to get 1 yard. Breakers just haven't been able to run the football today at all. 2nd down and 9. Perriman with the handoff once again. And he only gets 2 yards that time. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. And that is picked off. Van Buren with the interception for Houston as Herbert tried to force it a little bit, trying to get the 1st down. And Houston's going to have excellent field position. They're starting at the 32-yard line of New Orleans. Each team has 1 turnover apiece now. As McDonald does play action here. Can't find anybody. Now he throws it down the field, and it is caught for a touchdown. Trent Witherspoon with a diving catch. And it is going from bad to worse quickly. As the Breakers just couldn't get any pressure on McDonald. And then he was able to throw it almost across the field for a touchdown. And it is now 35-20. Herbert back to throw, and that is deflected. Nice play there by number 33 of Houston. It's going to be second down and 10. Herbert back to throw, and that is off the mark big time there. It's going to be third down and 10. Play action by Herbert. And that is broken up as it was thrown into double coverage. And that's going to be a quick 3 and out for the Breakers offense. That is not what they wanted after stopping Houston. And this is going to be returnable to about the 39-yard line. McDonald back to throw. He escapes the pocket and he's to dive for about 4 yards. It's going to be third down and 9. McDonald back to throw, and he has a receiver wide open up the middle. That is Witherspoon once again. And that's going to be a first down at the Breakers' 27-yard line. McDonald hands it off to Newkirk. He has it up to, that's Brackens actually with his second carry. But he gets the first down. He gets a 10-yard gain. And it's first down and 10 at the Breakers' 16-yard line. Houston threatening again, once again. And the handoff is to Newkirk this time. And he's going to get about 2 yards. Second down and 8 for Houston. McDonald hands it off to Newkirk, and he's going to lose 3 yards. As Wolford makes the tackle, and it's going to be third down and 11 for Houston now, as time is running out in the third quarter. McDonald in the shotgun. He throws towards the end zone, and it is dropped by the receiver, who took quite a shot there. But the Breakers defense able to get a stop at least. And this will be a field goal attempt by Houston. This will be a 34-yard field goal. And he hit the upright. That is the second field goal missed by the Houston kicker. This time it's a short field goal as Herbert changes the play at the line of scrimmage. And that was an awkward looking throw there that is incomplete. It's going to be second down and 10. Herbert back to throw, completes to Faulkner up the middle. And that's going to go for 8 yards. It's going to be third down and 2. Herbert hands it off to Perriman. He has to run to the left side. And he gets it to the 27-yard line. So Perriman gets a 10-yard gain there. And the Breakers drive continues. First and 10 at the 27-yard line now. Herbert back to throw. He rolls out to his left, and that is caught. That's Helms with his first catch. That goes for 7 yards. Second down and 3. Herbert hands it off to Vernon up the middle, and that is caught. Not caught. It's a first down as Vernon gets his second carry of the game. Herbert under center. First and 10 at the 15-yard line of Houston. And he gives us a number 21. And he fights his way to the 4-yard line. That is Truman with his first carry. And it's going to be first down and goal for the Breakers. Herbert in the shotgun. He throws towards the end zone and it is dropped. I believe that was Faulkner who had it for a second, but couldn't get the completion. It's going to be second down and goal. Herbert hands it to Perryman, but he runs to a wall. And it's going to be third down and goal. Herbert back to throw. He rolls out to his right and he throws it. And I believe the receiver dropped the ball. And it's going to be fourth down and goal. And the Breakers are going to kick a field goal here. This will be a short 21-yard field goal. And it is good. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Herbert throws to Faulkner, and that is caught at the 42-yard line. Call it second down and inches coming up. Herbert in the shotgun. Vernon next to him in the backfield. Vernon gets the handoff. He has some room up the middle. And he's to the 34-yard line. Where it's first down and 10. Herbert under center. Vernon still in the game at running back. And Vernon finds a little bit of room up the middle, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be second down and 7. Herbert in the shotgun. Herbert drops back to throw. And that is caught near the first down marker. That is Quan George with his third reception. Third down and inches for the Breakers. Play action by Herbert. He throws it, and that is be caught, and that's be a touchdown. That is Martavis Moore. And just what the Breakers needed to get back in this game. And so the Breakers are just going to kick the extra point here. It is good, and it is 35-30. The Breakers scoring 10 consecutive points here to get back in the game. McDowell in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. He's getting pressured, and the Breakers are going to get to him once again. That is Jerome Brown this time. And McDonald goes to the sideline with an apparent injury. That is not good news for Houston. It's going to be 2nd down and 21 now for Houston. And that is C.J. Stroud who entered the game, and he throws an incompletion. It's going to be 3rd down and 21. Stroud back to throw, and that is an ugly pass. 2 ugly passes. And the Breakers get the 3 and out that they desperately need. Perhaps catching a break with McDonald going down with an injury. And this is to be fair caught at the 49-yard line. So the Breakers once again getting good field position here. Down by 5 points. Just over 4.5 minutes remaining. Herbert's under center. And he gives to Vernon once again. He can get about 3 yards. Haven't heard a report on the status of the starting running back for the Breakers, Shepard. That's going to be a sack by Houston. As Brian Jones gets the sack on Herbert. What I meant to say was Perryman, the starting running back for the Breakers, has not been in the game. Not sure if he's hurt or not. I didn't see him go off this field with an injury. 3rd down and 15. Herbert back to throw. And he's going to roll out and slide. And he's going to be way short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and 14. Let's see what the Breakers decide to do here. They're going to punt, having 3 timeouts remaining. As C.J. Stroud comes back on the field. Stroud back to throw, and that's going to be incomplete as Stroud has started off 0 for 3 passing, although that one should have been caught. 2nd down and 10. Stroud back to throw, and that was out of the reach of the receiver there. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Stroud back to throw. He's going to take off running up the middle. And they're going to give him the 1st down. That was a big run there. Breakers call their 1st timeout. Stroud back to throw again. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. After that incompletion, Stroud in the shotgun once again. And Stroud gets his 1st completion. That's to Davis as we reach a 2-minute warning. Stroud hands it off. And that goes for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 as the Breakers call their 2nd timeout. Stroud hands it off. And Breakers use their last timeout. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Stroud hands it off to number 29. Can he get the 1st down? He does not get there. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Breakers cannot stop it, however. That is Newkirk, who had the run. It's going to be 4th down and 1, and Houston's going to punt here. And that's fair caught at the 15-yard line. So the Breakers are going to have 1 minute and 7 seconds with no time remaining. And they need a touchdown. Herbert, play action. And he finds a receiver. That is Byers. He got out of bounds, so it's 1st down and 10 at the 39. Herbert back to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. Herbert back to throw. He gets out of the pocket. He's rolling to his left, and he's going to throw it away. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Herbert back to throw, and that is incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down. This is the last chance for the Breakers. It's do or die on this down. Quick throw by Herbert, and it is deflected by the linebacker. And that's going to do it for the Breakers, as they're going to fall short of a comeback. And that's going to do it, as the Breakers are going to go down 35-30 to fall to 0-3. Breakers offense came alive in this game, but their defense just gave up too many big plays. Wow, the Breakers fall short of a comeback here, falling 35-30. And what was kind of an unusual game, Breakers defense just giving up too many big plays. As you can see, if it wasn't for the 2nd and 3rd quarter, it'd be a totally different game. The Breakers scoring the first 13 points in the game and scoring the final 10 points in the game. But you can't give up 463 yards in offense and expect to win. Both offenses were able to move the ball all game long pretty much. Justin Herbert did okay today. I think that was the right move, starting him at quarterback. Completed 55% of his throws, two touchdowns, 1 interception. David McDonald had a great game for the Gamblers. You can tell he's you can see why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Completing 66% of his throws, but he got hurt. And their offense suffered once he went out of the game. Because as you can see, C.J. Stroud, who's in his 12th year at this point in this franchise, went 1 for 6. Rushing, Perryman, the Breakers offense just struggled running the ball again today. Not sure what's up with that running game. Just hasn't been able to get going like it was last year. Newkirk, of course, had the big 82-yard touchdown. One of those big plays that was given up by the Breakers. That pretty much made his day. Receiving wise, Martavis Moore had a great game, 100 receiving yards. Juan George had 2 big passing plays in the first half, but he kind of quieted it down after that. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Unfortunately, it's an 0-3 start. We did finish. We did start out 0-4 last year. We made it to the NFC champ. We made it to the conference championship game. So anything can happen. But things got to get better in a hurry. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Thanks again for watching. Be sure and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.